Good morning, folks. It's another beautiful day here in Malaysia. Can you guess what I'm in now? Yes, original Momo steering wheel, 5-speed manual. This is a dead giveaway. Of course, it was not originally red, but if you can tell from this, I think you can guess what I'm in. But you can't tell from the seats. However, you can tell from the door cards. But no, it's not a Putra. What the heck is this? Well, you know that story about my friend William buying a Satria GTi all the way from Kelantan? Before that, he was always looking for a Satria, and he managed to find this enthusiast-owned. Yes, I know the temperature is not meter is not working, but the rest is, and it's got a tacho. It's got a rev counter as well. So this is a little bit of a mix and match, and it's got carbon fiber inserts. Aircon is lovely cold. Yes, Proton, thank you. And I remember this from my Weevil Millennium Edition. It had a cassette holder. Yes, these are cassette holders to hold your cassettes. But it came with a CD player. Yeah, how ironic is that? So total waste of space, can be removed and made into a cubby hole. Yes, folks, it's a Satria 1.3 with power windows, automatic down. See, one touch on this side. No, not. But yeah, and it's in very, very good condition. So William is the kind of guy who likes to buy cars in as original condition as possible, and in as immaculate condition as possible. That is definitely not the interior light that came with this car, but never mind, small potatoes. I kind of like these bucket seats though. I've never had a car with full bucket seats like this, with holes for the race harness and everything. But manual gearbox, cheap road tax. Road tax is about 70 ringgit a year. Would you like to see what this car looks from the outside? So the story goes, he finally got himself the Satria GTi of his dreams. He always wanted a Satria GTi, and he managed to finally get one. So this car is up for grabs now. He bought this like 2 weeks before finding the Satria GTi, and he was going to do it up. But now that he's found his Satria GTi, he's decided not to. So it's up for grabs. And there she is, folks. A Satria a Satria 1.3. Look at that. Look at the condition of the rear lights. Still very, very nice. So yes, I reckon this car has been garaged most of its life, because it is in beautiful condition. And I even like the white wheels to go along with the white paint. Very, very nice. Gorgeous. So yes, I've always wanted another Satria after having a GTi in 1998. And as you know, I always like the Underdog. I always root for the Underdog. Well, the Underdog doesn't get much more Underdog than this. It's a 1.3. Road tax is going to be very, very cheap. Already has a roof spoiler. Never heard of this place. Somebody in the comments tell me if that's a legit place or just simply. But what I like most about this car is the interior. Look at that. That is lovely. Yeah, and the door cards are definitely from this part at least is from a Putra. Very distinctive Putra design here. Matching on the other side as well. And this very, very nice seats. Super cool. So that's definitely not original, because if I'm not mistaken, the 1.3 Satria didn't have a rev counter. So this is aftermarket, but it's nice. And all I need to do is get that temperature meter fixed. According to William, it's just the connection at the back. Let's have a look at the trunk. I hope the boot struts still work. Oh yes, they do. Yep. See, no hands. Oh, the original spare tire. What the heck is this? A Sime Monza HR7. This spare tire belongs in a museum. Oh my goodness. But yeah, He even got the boot liner. It looks new. Very, very cool. Can't say the same about this spare tire, which is from the 5th week of 2002. Yes, this tire belongs in a museum. But nice to see that the boot struts are working well. Oh, quite hard to push down. Oy. There we go. Lovely. So yeah, I just took it for a spin and it's running really, really well. What year is this car, William? 2002, registered 2003. Good find, bro, as usual. Very, very nice. So, stay tuned, folks. Before I forget, you guys always want to see the engine, so here's the engine, there's the specs, and yeah, C96 4G13. This sounds very familiar. Yes, this was the same engine in Ken's Wira Aerobac 1.3. So yes, very, very nice. I think there's a bit of a DIY job going on here. Sprayed the cam cover. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, everything's working. Just took it for a test drive. The paint is patinaed quite a lot. But other than that, it's very, very nice. So what do you think, folks? Next Weevil project. One thing about William and Ken, they know these cars inside and out. And I even like those Ah Kei racing wheels. Matching the white on white. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So I'm just going around the block, got the windows down. Just wanted to feel what this car was like. And keep you all updated on what's going on. Yeah, you know what, this car has definitely been enthusiast owned because the suspension feels amazing. It's compliant over speed humps. I'm going over another one in a little while. It's compliant over speed humps, and yet it feels taut. Wow. Hey, me likey lah, guys. Okay. 5-speed manual, I'm in 2nd gear. The steering is really direct. Really, really direct. There is power steering, but it feels weighted. Very nicely weighted. Whoa. You know what? For a 1.3, it's very, very nice. And I really quite like the steering wheel as well. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Whoever's taken care of this car before William got it, congratulations and kudos to you, because I think you have done a really, really good job. You can tell it's been owned by enthusiast, very much so. Quite like that red speedometer. It's kind of cool actually. So nice. Ooh, E34, nice. Yeah, so apart from the temperature gauge, everything in this car is working. Decisions. Oh, and William actually found another set of keys for this car, so that's really cool. One of the things I realized about my other Weevils is that I very rarely use the back door and nobody uses the back seat. So a two-door car kind of makes sense for me to have. I mean, the only other two-door car that I've got is the Golf Punto, and it's not like anybody's gonna sit behind me anyway. Like, you know, even if they could, doesn't really matter because I usually drive alone. Yeah, folks, I don't give joyrides in my cars, yeah? Okay, I'm not a taxi service, so please don't ask me to give you a ride in my car. I don't do that. for many reasons, which I shall not get into. So yeah, basically, I don't need 4 doors. Because I've already got a Wajah, which is the family car, the go-to spare car, family car. That's 4 doors. If I wanted more space, I've got the 126, which is 4 doors and a huge back seat. So this is just basically for fun. And yeah, so don't know if I'm gonna find another one. I've always liked the Satria. See, I keep saying Satria GTi, but of course this is not a Satria GTi, but it is a Satria, and I've always liked them. Sadly, they are discontinued. So let's see.